They are the undisputed titans of the land. Walking mountains that have captured the human imagination for millennia. They are icons of strength, memory, and ancient wisdom. But what if I told you the most powerful thing about an elephant isn't its imposing size, but something invisible? What if I told you they see the world through vibrations in the earth and speak a language we cannot hear? Today we aren't just looking at giants. We are listening to their whispers. Welcome to Species Secrets. Before we uncover their secrets, we must understand the subjects. We share this planet with three distinct species: the massive African savanna elephant, the elusive African forest elephant, and their slightly smaller cousin, the Asian elephant. While they differ in geography and size, they share a biological sophistication that rivals, and in some ways surpasses, our own. Behind the wrinkled skin lies a creature of immense cognitive power and deep emotional complexity. Secret number 1: the silent conversation. If you stand near a herd, it might seem peaceful and quiet. But the air around you is actually vibrating. Elephants are masters of infrasound. These are ultra-low frequency sounds that sit far below the range of human hearing. A female calling for a mate or a matriarch warning of danger produces a deep, resonant rumble. Because these sound waves are so long, they don't dissipate easily. They can travel through the air for several miles across the savanna, allowing separated herds to coordinate movements without ever making a peep that human ears can detect. But how do they hear these distant calls if the wind is blowing the wrong way? That brings us to the second secret: they listen with their feet. An elephant's foot is a biological marvel. Underneath the bones is a massive pad of dense fat, similar to the gel insoles in running shoes. This fat is incredibly sensitive to acoustic vibrations. When an elephant rumbles, or even when a thunderstorm is rumbling 50 miles away, the sound travels as a seismic wave through the ground. The elephant presses its foot down, the fat pad absorbs the vibration, and sends the signal up the leg directly to the ear structure. They are essentially walking on giant microphones. Nothing in the animal kingdom compares to our third secret: the trunk. It is perhaps the most versatile appendage on Earth. It is a fusion of the nose and upper lip, but that description doesn't do it justice. The human body has roughly 600 muscles total. An elephant's trunk alone contains over 40,000 individual muscles. This anatomical complexity gives them both brute force and extreme delicacy. It is strong enough to uproot a tree, yet sensitive enough to pick up a single blade of grass without breaking it. It is a snorkel, a shower hose, a deadly weapon, and a delicate hand, all in one. We have all heard the saying, "An elephant never forgets." Secret number 4 is that this is not a myth, it is a survival strategy. The temporal lobes of an elephant's brain, the area associated with coding memory, are massive and highly convoluted. An older matriarch is a living library. She can remember the exact location of ephemeral water sources that she visited only once, decades ago, during a similar drought. Her memory is the difference between life and death for the entire herd. They remember routes, seasonal timing, and crucially, they remember faces, recognizing individual humans as friends or threats years after an encounter. Perhaps the most profound secret, and the hardest for science to quantify, is their emotional depth. Elephants seem to possess a concept of death that is rare outside of humanity. They are known to engage in what can only be described as mourning rituals. When they encounter the bones of their own kind, even if it wasn't a direct relative, they become strangely quiet. They will gently investigate the skull and tusks with their trunks, sometimes for hours. It is a solemn recognition of what was lost, offering a glimpse into a deep, empathetic consciousness. Finally, secret number 6. Elephants are not just residents of their environment, they are its architects. They are what scientists call a keystone species. Their massive appetite means they transport seeds further than almost any other animal, planting the forests of the future in their dung. When they dig for water in dry riverbeds, they create oases that sustain dozens of other species during droughts. If you remove the elephant, the entire ecosystem begins to crumble. Powerful yet gentle. Massive yet sensitive. Ancient yet terrifyingly vulnerable. The elephant is a paradox wrapped in wrinkled skin. As we peel back the layers of their behavior, we find that the secrets of the natural world are far deeper than we imagined. Which of these secrets surprised you the most? Was it hearing with their feet or their rituals of grief? Let us know in the comments below. To keep uncovering the hidden truths of the wild, subscribe to Species Secrets and ring the bell. Until next week, keep watching.